Hey everybody, Tony George, DocSports.com, TGIF Friday update, red hot college basketball going on here. March Madness, a very dangerous day, weekend, whatever. Gave you out a free Twitter play this morning out of the A10 tournament. Be sure and follow me on Twitter at TGeorgeSports. Put that one out early for you because the game tipped off way before we could release picks. And we're going to give you a Mo Valley tournament's going on. We're going to give you a pick out of that. I have a 7-unit play in the Mo Valley tournament day on a 2-pack. I don't need to hype this college basketball run. And one thing about it, you never want to get too high or too low. You know, when you're winning or you're losing, and, you know, you just stay the path. And, you know, experience 29 years of doing this teaches you to, you know, just stay the course, whether you're winning or you're losing. Now, you may have to make some adjustments one way or the other, but, you know, for the most part, go with the tried and true methods. And right now, we are at 67% against the spread over 74 games. 49, 24, and 1 run, 11 and 3 our last 14, and have cashed our last 4 top picks, including Eastern Kentucky on the money line last night. You get a free $60 by clicking the link description below. It's March Madness. You got a hot capper. Take $60 off a month package, get all the way through the first couple rounds of the tournaments, this, that, and the other, and get yourself hooked up with a proven commodity. That's documented. That's not some guy on Twitter and Instagram, you know, surrounded by girls in bikinis telling you he's 24-0 and the whale and the super lock of the millennium, and, you know, we're going to do 18 parlays and go, you know, round robins, and we're end up going 16-0 on each one of them, and we never lose, and blah, 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 blah. Docs has been around 50 years, longer than anybody else in the marketplace. There's a reason why. When you click the link in the description below, just go over there and surf around and look at the free play write-ups on almost every game, betting analysis on all kinds of different sports, videos from some of the top guys in the country. You know, guys on big roles, you know, telling you like it is. Just saying, Scott Spreitzer, you know, Indian Cowboy, Arun. I did the NFL shows with Doug Upstone, Rafael Esparza, who sets odds for offshore books. The weapons that you need to beat the book are right there, and 95% of them are free, including getting a $60 off a package. Get hooked up. 7-unit top play tonight. We're not messing around. It's a very dangerous weekend. I can't tell you how many buzzer beaters there are going to be, but there's going to be a lot of them, and a lot of them are going to be head scratchers. It's that time of year. So, you know, we're sidestepping all the landmines and getting it done here. So, I think we had one losing day in 8 days. We had a 1-2 card on Thursday. Other than that, killing it. Come on. One other thing, too, I wanted to bring to your attention. The NIT tournament is going to go on this year. In 1975, up until 1975, the NIT tournament in New York invited 16 teams in New York to play in a single elimination tournament. In 1975, they expanded that to 32 teams and then only brought the Final Four into New York after they played each other out. Home and away games. That's where the handicap is in the NIT. There's a lot of teams that are 16, 17, 18 win teams in there, big name teams from Power 5 conferences. And the reason they didn't make the tournament is they could not win a game on the road. So you'd have scenarios, and this is just a hypothetical. You'd have a scenario where North Carolina State was a 17-win team or 16-win team, but they were 2-8 on the road, and they were laying 6 flying out to play Loyola Marymount. You take the home team and the points every time. It's like an 80% win rate. It was unbelievable. That handicap has been eliminated because the NIT is going to invite only 16 teams to New York, like back in 1975, and put them in a bubble environment to play the tournament. So we'll still have picks in the NIT, but one of the best handicaps is gone, which pisses me off. That being said, PGA Tour, 10-3 run, cased our last 3 tournaments out, cased yesterday. Another head-to-head today. Get on it. 4-unit head-to-head PGA. 4-unit NHL totals play. The NBA's in an all-star break, and I'm going to tell you something. while there's been a lot of celebrating and, hype and hyperbole about my college basketball season, my prowess in the NBA has been 6 straight winning seasons. I'm pissed because we're not having a winning season. It's I think don't quote me, but I think we're right at 0 units or -4 units at the All-Star break. That is unacceptable. That will change. Mark my words. Big hard push. With all this March Madness stuff going on, NASCAR now, UFC, all the stuff happening, I'm not going to divert any attention away from fixing what's broken in the NBA. We'll get it done for you. Big time. UFC 259 tomorrow. We will have a 7-unit fight pick. This is one of the best UFC cards that's been out in 6 months. The overall fight card. And we'll cherry pick some winners out of there. A lot of dogs I like. This is going to be a good card in NASCAR out here in Vegas on Sunday. Free play, Missouri Valley Tournament. By the way, I wanted to mention the first time ever, Sean Salisbury and I didn't win either one of those free picks yesterday. We'd won 11 out of 15 before that. So we'll do a little better with free pick today, and Sean and I will not be doing the look-aheads today for Saturday because it's Sean's birthday, and he is down in Austin, Texas, and going to play some golf with his son after his radio show. So, happy birthday to Sean. And as one alpha male to another, never let your kid beat you in golf. I'm over 50 now, and I have a son that golfs. He's never beat me yet. Got to maintain the alpha male status. But happy birthday to our good friend and new media partner, Sean Salisbury. Hope you have a great weekend, buddy. Missouri State taking on Valpo tonight in the late game. Missouri State, a double-digit winner, not once but twice, at Valpo in a back-to-back series games like they do during this COVID season on January 9th and 10th. Valpo scoring 59 points a game, their last 5 and allowing 60. Mo State scoring 74 and allowing 64. Mo State is an 8-point favorite in this game. Mo State also was 7-1 their last 8. Now, Mo State, unlike years past in Missouri Valley, Missouri State was always known as kind of a run-and-gun team and scored a lot of points but didn't play any defense. That MO, that modus operandi has changed, and they're not all that on offense this year, unlike years past. But they're a very good basketball team, and you have to bring your A game to beat them. Because if you don't, the likes of Drake and Loyola, they're not going to beat them if they don't bring their A game. They play pretty good defense. They're all around a very good basketball team. You can't say the same thing about Valpo, but I am not willing to lay 8 with Missouri State coming off a loss. They're 7-1 their last 8, but their last game was a loss in a back-to-back series. But I will play the first half line here. If you take a look at first half scoring, Valpo does not get going. They're scoring 28 points per game in the first half, their last 5. Subsequently, Missouri State 38. I'll lay the 4 with Missouri State on the first half line tonight in the late game in the Missouri Valley Tournament. Best of luck back at you on Saturday.